And I will tell you when you're older how I loved you just the same. It only matters where we're going. It never mattered from where you came.
Today I'm going to talk to you guys about Stepstools. We're actually assembling Stepstools right now, and so I just wanted to give you guys kind of an overview of what they are and why we use the woods that we use, why we make them the way we make them, all of that sort of stuff. So let me start by just talking about the wood. This is called Baltic Birch. As you can see, it has a lot of fine layers there, as opposed to the stuff that you might see at the hardware store that comes with like 4 or 5 kind of chunky layers. So what it does is it makes it like a furniture grade plywood. It makes it really strong, it gives it beautiful exposed edges, and then it has so many grain layers that it's actually quite a bit more dense and more heavy than what you would see at your local home supply store. So it's a really great wood, it's really beautiful. As far as plywoods go, this is one of the highest quality woods that you can get. We love this Baltic Birch ply. The way we assemble these is actually really kind of cool. So when you get one, when you see one, you think, oh, well, that looks a bit flimsy. There's only 3 parts to it, really. What's to keep it from breaking or racking or bowing over time or anything like that? It's actually really a simple design. This is called dados, this indent in the sides. You can see it better here. This indent that gets carved into the side that the seat sits in. So when you're standing on this, all of the weight is transferred through the wood down to the floor. The seat isn't holding it. The step isn't holding your weight. The glue is not holding your weight. Even the fasteners are not holding your weight. It's actually the entire side that is holding your weight because of that dado there, because of that divot in the wood that we've carved out. So that's why our step stools can hold so much weight and still not break, because of the way that they're designed. They're not just screwed together kind of like this, to where however you fastened it would be holding the weight. The actual wood itself is holding the weight. In some applications, they would get what's called racking. So that's where it can hold lots of weight this way, but it will tend to do this on you over the years, right? Ours do not do that because we use 2 fastening methods. So primary, strength-wise, is the glue. You think, well, glue's not that strong. Purpose-built glue, the wood glue that we use for these, is actually really strong. In fact, if you glued 2 pieces of wood together like this, and then I went to break them apart, it would actually break the wood before I broke the glue joint. So the glue does the job of not letting the sides fall away or come away from the step. Almost all of our products, especially all the toys, of course, and anything made for baby's mouth or anything like that, we don't use any sort of mechanical fasteners on it. And by mechanical, I mean something other than wood. So like in this case, it's a screw. The only Stepstool, the only product that we make that uses a mechanical fastener. So if the glue is super strong and the wood is super strong, why do we even need these, right? But we use them, they're hidden in this instance behind these plugs. And just real quick, when you see the plugs on our other toys, that does not mean that there's a screw behind it. Like, again, this is the only product we use those on. Most of the time in our other toys, it's for aesthetic purposes. It's because the walnut's a beautiful wood and we like to add those design details. In this one instance though, it actually does, it's a design detail, but it does cover the mechanical fastener, which in this case is the screw. Why use the screw? The screw keeps the flexibility out of the glue. So as the glue dries and cures over the years, with this kind of maneuvering, right, with enough back and forth pressure, over years, the glue can stress. What the screws do is keep that stress off the glue so the glue can do its job. The glue will keep the sides from falling away from the step, and the screws keep the pressure off the glue so that it can do that. So it's just a 3-pronged approach here, a 3-pronged attack on durability for these step stools. It's just a timeless design. We use the best quality materials. We use the laminate that is super easy to clean, that's scuff and scratch resistant as the top of our steps. It's built in a way to look simple and elegant in its lines, but still be sturdy and durable as though you really overbuilt the product without looking that way. The height of the step from the floor to the step up is about 7¼ inches. That was designed on purpose. That's the same on average as most home stairs, at least current homes. So all your steps in your home, all your steps coming up to your home outside, they'll have to be in that 7¼ to 7½ range. That's like the tolerance they allow. So basically using this allows toddlers that are just learning to do stairs and just learning to walk and just learning to run and that sort of thing, a comfort level, a familiarity. If they can do this, they can do the stairs at home. If they can do the stairs at home, they can do this. It's also a great height. I mean, one step gets them to the sink where they can brush their teeth, and one step gets them up to the rung they need to be on to climb into the chair at dinner time. We've been making these for 6 years, and we still don't get returns on them. We still don't get complaints or anything like that about them. They're really durable. They've held up really well over the years.